Hi, we're here today to take a look at cardio in relation to motocross. What I'm doing here today in the elliptical is intervals to help build my base. We're doing a total of 70 minutes in 5-minute cycles. So after a 5-minute warm-up at about 70 RPMs, I enter into the first cycle, which is 2 minutes at 130 beats a minute for me. I do 2 minutes at that, then I do 2 minutes at 150 beats a minute, and then I do 1 minute at 165 beats a minute, in 5-minute cycles like that, for a total of 70 minutes. And the cardio is not the same every day. Every day changes, as it does with all of our clients. So there's different reasons, different methods that we use in each cardio session. Right now I'm on the low end. So for me on my elliptical, I'm at level 10. Now I'm at 65 RPMs. Keep my heart rate where it needs to be. You can either buy a heart rate strap, which you can broadcast to a machine like I'm doing here. You can use the onboard heart rate devices, or you can use a wristwatch heart rate strap as well. Once you get going, you don't really need to pay a lot of attention to your heart rate, because you know what RPMs and what levels are going to be what heart rates. Okay, so here we are in the second phase. I'm speeding it up, keeping it at level 10. Getting my heart rate back up to the 150s from the 130s. And being on elliptical, I see a lot of guys use rowing machines and airdyne bikes. That can all work well. I like the elliptical a lot because it keeps you on your feet. You're not sitting, which has a completely different effect on your core. If you're sitting on a rowing machine or sitting on a airdyne bike, your core is in a different position, and B, not forced to contract and stay activated like it is on the elliptical. And visualization is huge on all this stuff, right? So when I'm on this, I'm picturing riding my bike. I'm on the balls of my feet, I'm slightly tipped forward. In general, I'm keeping my eyes up, keeping my elbows up, loose hands, using my arms just like when you're riding. When my hands are loose, my elbow stays up. We're coming up here 30 more seconds, and then I get to do the high interval. So I like the elliptical for indoor training. I've used the airdyne bike, works great. Always worked great too. The more you can be on your feet, the better. Because just like on your bike, for the most part, you're not sitting down. Even when your butt is touching the seat, you don't want your core relaxed. You want weight on the balls of your feet. And that's why an airdyne bike or on a rowing machine, there's a lot of weight right on your sacrum. Your core can be kind of relaxed. Whereas on this, you can't relax. Your core is tight. You're on your feet, you're up, building strength in the legs. Alright, here we go. This is my last minute in the cycle. I'm picking it up now. Still at level 10 in the resistance. And I'm bringing the RPMs up. So for me, these intervals, the first 2 minutes, 130 beats a minute, which equates to about 65 RPMs. Then second 2 minutes, 150 beats a minute, which is about 75 RPMs. And then this last push here is about 80 RPMs to get me up in the 160s in the heart rate. All this data that I'm using came from my metabolic test, where we hooked me up to the equipment and figured out my VO2 max, my lactate threshold, all that data. I'm going to use that to prescribe my cardio programming for motocross, exactly what heart rate zones to be in. Bring it back down, start the cycle all over again. I just passed 45 minutes to go. So I'm doing a total of 70, 45 to go. when you're doing your cardio on your own, most people have access to a gym of some sort. Whether you're working out here with us, if you're doing training at home, in your basement, at your gym, at your school, where you work, ellipticals are pretty common. But regardless of the mode of cardio, whether you're running, elliptical, or bike, having a goal that is based on science, which is taken from your current exercise fitness level, is huge in getting improvements. So you're not just kind of winging it, because I see it all the time where people think they're in shape, riders think they're in shape, and you're not. And you really notice the difference when we do these tests on you and we get you into your zone, your working zone, to push up your work capacity. It's not comfortable, but that's what you got to do to get results, so that when you get on the bike, you're not winded, the muscles aren't burning, and you're in shape. You can focus on riding and winning instead of just surviving.